Hello, parents, guardians, family members. Welcome to the Remote Learning Academy. My name is Kristen Perrone. I am the Remote Learning Academy coordinator, and I'm happy to formally welcome you to this presentation where hopefully we can give you a little bit more information to make sure that you're comfortable and are aware of what to expect in the coming. As we all know, the first day of school is fast approaching. It's finally here. It's been a long wait, and we are all very excited to get started with our school year and look forward to what will be an unusual year, but a great year. Just want to make sure everybody's on the same page and that you've been receiving the different communications that have come forward. We don't want anybody wondering what is happening. First thing that you probably looked at over the summer was the Remote Learning Academy overview for parents. And then after that, I did send out two documents. One is a welcome letter, just giving you an overview about what to expect, just generally. And then also a workspace area supply information document where we talk about how important it is to set up a learning space for your child where it's distraction free and they have everything that they need as far as supplies and things at their fingertips so they don't have to be, looking and searching for these things and that they're ready to learn. And even if you have limited space, I do make some suggestions in the note about how to craft a space that is going to work for your child. You can see I also have some DIY sort of things so the kids can personalize the space. And I encourage you, if you'd like, it's not anything that you have to do, but if you'd like to send in a picture of the workspace, I am making a collage and we'll share it at some point. Just a nice way to start to build a sense of community. Even though we're not together, we are a group and we are a community. And I think that's one nice way to get that started. If you have not already received a welcome letter from your child's teacher, I think most of you have, then you will be receiving that shortly. That will be just a nice introduction. We have so many fantastic teachers here at the Remote Learning Academy, some veteran teachers that you all know very well, and some new teachers who are very excited to get started. So we're happy to have them welcome your child in the letter. The other thing you should have received, if you haven't, you'll be receiving it today, I'm sure, is an invitation to your child's Google Classroom. And this is very important because that is where your child will receive all their information about the coming week, all their assignments, whether they are going to be with the teacher or just assignments that they do on their own, meeting times, links to meetings, everything will be in Google Classroom. So it's very important that you accept that invitation to join and that your child joins. If you are not sure how to do that, I created a short little video, maybe only 2 minutes long, but walks you through very, very simple steps and you will be up and running in no time. So if you do not receive any of those bits of information, please contact us and let us know so that we can get those to you. You can either contact me, Kristen Perrone, or the building principals. We all have all this information. The little video is on all of the 4 elementary schools' Facebook pages, so you can access that there. Another thing that you should have received is sort of an invitation to a wave to the teacher and pick up some initial supplies that'll be needed. Some people have already had that, and you can see here what the schedule is for Tuesday. And we look forward to being able to have that point of contact and to, it will be done in a socially distanced way, but to make sure your child has additional materials that we would like to provide. And we will also be providing other materials as the year goes on in order to support the curriculum, but more about that later. All we need to know now is that we do have an initial little pack so your child has what they need. This is just a slide to remind me to talk a little bit about the fact that the teachers have been working extremely hard to put together plans for the first 3 days of school. These are some actual cover shots of some of the things that they've been working on. It's important to know that the first 3 days of school will be, or even the first weeks of school will be different than the normal schedule. We will be gearing up towards that normal schedule, but this first few days, it's going to be important to have the students go slow to go fast, as they say. It's all going to be very responsive classroom based, just like a normal school day when kids have time to get to know each other, to get to know the teacher, to get to know simple routines like different greetings and different very small tech expectations, like even to join the meeting with your mic muted. The teachers have created lots of beautiful visuals to help your child feel comfortable as they begin these initial lessons. From there, the teacher is going to take a look at all these pieces. There are lots of pieces of the puzzle, so many different things that are just part of this year that have not been part of any other year. So we're all learning how to do school in this new way. We are putting forth our best plans, but then the teacher is going to reevaluate after the first few meetings or even the next week, and then see what worked, what didn't work, what do we need to tweak. We're going to be very reflective and responsive and adapting because we want to make sure that your child is engaged and feeling supported and known so that they have their brains ready and open and ready to learn. So it's very, very important to know that this is a work in progress. We do have what we feel is a great plan, but we are going to adjust if we need to, and that will be important to know. So you will also be receiving another communication soon from your child's teacher about what to expect in those first few days, because like I said, it's going to be different than what the normal, once we're fully up and running, schedule looks like. We do the same thing in school every other year. We start slow with responsive classroom. We build a sense of community. The kids get to know each other. They do hopes and dreams. They build classroom rules together. And for our kiddos, they're going to have other expectations, computer-based expectations or virtual expectations, learning new tech tools. There are so many things to learn, and we want to make sure we don't overwhelm students or parents or teachers, and that we do it in a way that makes sense so that kids feel comfortable and enjoy this learning experience. They also are going to need to learn about different ways that they're going to be learning when they're live with the teacher. We call that synchronous learning, and also asynchronous learning, so things that are assigned via Google Classroom. There will also be a Florida virtual school tool that will be used in that Google Classroom. You'll be getting assignments from them. Most of the 2 through 6 teachers are just using that for social studies and science, but more information that's still unfolding. Not to worry, that is a little bit down the road because, like I said, the first few days we are just getting to set things up in a pace that's slow so that the kids feel supported as they ease back into school. Another couple important points here: the Remote Learning Academy grades K through 1 hours will be 9 to 3:30, and grades 2 through 6 will be 8 to 2:30. So we adjusted that a little bit recently. We wanted to make sure that everybody knows that because there's some crossover with different sister schools, and we wanted to make it work for everybody. So hopefully you've gotten that information. If not, there it is. Our goal this year in the Remote Learning Academy, and I'm sure in all the other different ways of doing school, is to create an engaging, collaborative, and effective program. What we ask from you as parents and family members is flexibility and patience as we navigate and get used to this new way of doing school. It will take us a little bit of time, a little bit of reflecting to get it exactly the way we feel is that really working well. But like I said, we have what we feel is a great plan, but just please remember flexibility and patience as we go forward. And look for that letter from your child's teacher to give you detailed information about the first few days. I also want to take this opportunity to let you know that we are very interested in the Remote Learning Academy in any questions that you may have. I have created this Google form. All you need to do is give your email address, your name, and then your question. There are only 3 little points of contact there. So I will have a link ready for you. And just any question that you have, what I'll do is I'll take a look at them. Google Form populates a spreadsheet. I'll clump questions together, and a frequently asked questions I'll put in a doc and put it out to you guys right away, within 24 hours. And any student-specific questions I will answer directly through your email. So that's it. That's our next point of contact here. I hope this information was helpful and gives you a little bit more of a sense of what it's going to be like in the Remote Learning Academy. More detail will be coming regularly, but we're trying to give information out in a way that is enough information but doesn't overwhelm. So we hope we've reached that goal. Once again, I'm Kristen Perrone, Remote Learning Academy Coordinator. Please reach out if you have any questions, but we can start with this Google form. I think that would work best. Thank you. I look forward to a great year, and bye-bye.